Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. There's one thing I have to think hard about in 2025, in this coming year. And the motivation for this thought is a couple weeks ago, I was listing things that I was unhappy about in my life. And when I wrote them all down, all of them had one common denominator. I'll let you pause the video to think what that common denominator might be. It wasn't money, it wasn't health, it wasn't any of the big ones that you can think about. It was the amount of time I have to spend on the road every day commuting between places. Because when I thought about it, every unhappy detail of my life had a nexus in it in some way, right? It took up time that I'd rather be taking good care of myself. It took up time for me to network with people. It took up time that I could be using for my career and all the rest. And also, as much as I complain about the hot weather here in Phoenix, it's really the hot weather plus the fact that you need a car here in the Phoenix area, right? If you think about it, if we all lived walking distance and you could easily walk into an air-conditioned building and you didn't need to drive, if this were New York and it got to 150 degrees, that would be a heck of a lot more tolerable, I want to say, right? But a lot of times you got to go to your oven to drive somewhere, and there's no trees to park under. The few trees that we do have, people fight over, literally sometimes, it seems like. Can't tell you how many times I've seen a rage break out over that, right? And so it's really the long commute that really destroys me, because everything in my life has good solutions if it weren't for that, right? Let's put it that way, or at least some workable solutions. So I'm gonna have to think if I want to relocate. Now here's the problem: I've spent a lot of time building up the right career moves here in the Phoenix area, and I hate to throw that away too. So it's a weird one, right? And as much as I complain about having a difficult time making connections here, I do have some connections here, right? And I'll have to start over from zero again, right? Although if I could build a lot faster, maybe it's better to start from zero, right? All right, that's something I'll have to think about going into the holidays this year. But think about all the things you're unhappy with in your life. I guarantee quite a number of them are connected to the commute. It's so weird. When I wrote it down, it became so obvious. I never thought of it that way, right? What makes it even funnier is that a lot of good memories were made during those commutes, but then you zoom out and you realize those commutes are killing you.